and especially for the weekend coming up. Back to you, Jim.
All righty, Randy. Well, sounds good in your neighborhood. Okay, good luck with the vampire and everything. And if Mr. Chipper's listener, we'll just have him check you in and out. All righty, now we'll go over, we'll get a critter control. And we gotta let Tom know that maybe we're gonna talk John into coming over and mowing the grass if it gets too high and they can't play there. KA8MNT WB8 BMW. Good morning, Tom. How's the critter situation there in Jack Snap? Everything okay?
WB8 VMW, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Jim, and everybody else that is on the net. We are excited. We have been permitted to join the CLV. So we are really excited with that, and we've got some teams that have lined up we're going to be playing. Of course, the CLV, is the Critter League baseball. So we're doing good down here so far. We're all excited, and things are going good. It looks like the first game is going to be with the Buffalo Beavers, and not the same Beavers that ate our bats before. This is another team, and looks like that game will be coming up here shortly. So if the weather holds, we're going to see what happens. So with that, I'm going to turn everything back over to you, Jim. This is KA8MNT, back to WB8 VMW.
All righty, Tom. Well, I'm glad it's not the same team that ate the bats the last time, so... Yeah, and we can sweet talk John into coming over and keeping your lawn all spiffy, like he does at his own place there. And for a couple bucks, he could maybe swing around and mow your lawn too. We'll have to talk to him about that. All righty, Tom. Everything sounds good. All righty, now let me see. Let's go up to. Let me see, go up to Jacksonville and get them before they outrun their node there. And we're going to try for the short straw, WHAAX WB8 VMW.
Well, hey. Good morning there to all on the pre-net this morning. This is W8JAX Portable Pedestrian. From Jacksonville, we have Miss Wendy here with me as well.
Good morning, Jim. This is K8JAX along with K9LUCY. We're having a great morning and hope you're having a good visit there with your daughter.
Yeah, we're starting the day off here at 73 degrees down here under mostly... Well, I should say partly cloudy skies. I was going to say mostly clear, but there are some clouds up there. And we're going up to the mid-upper 80s today, which is pretty typical for this time of year here in northern Florida. And, Jim, the statistics for you today are as follows. Northern Ohio gets 1 minute, 24 seconds more daylight today than it did yesterday. And northern Florida, however, we're only getting 54 seconds of additional daylight today. And if you add up all the numbers, that means that northern Ohio is getting 56 more minutes of daylight than northern Florida. So there's your statistics for today, Jim. I'll send it back your way. Thanks for giving us a call, WHAAX Portable Pedestrian.
All righty, Rod. Well, you and Wendy and K9LUCY have a great day down there. I'm going to because I got more relatives meandering around the neighborhood, and the dogs got fleas. So hopefully they don't all just decide to come here all at once. If they do, we're going out the basement door, climb over the fence in, and sit in the neighbor's backyard until they all leave, because we can't handle it no more. But the ones are from Thailand, the missionaries from Thailand, they're here, and from Florida and from New York. Oh, they're all over there. But it's a beautiful mess. I love it. Just drive by and wave and don't stop. Alrighty, Florida, you guys take care. Alrighty, now let's drop down to Mark, Clarksville, and see how he's doing there this morning, and see how Sarah's doing. WB6, BJN, WB8, BMW. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Jim. Good morning to everyone on the pre-net this morning. Currently, it is 29.99.7 on the barometer and steady. 67.6 degrees and 67.5 on the dew point. 99% humidity. And we have thick ground fog. It's clear above. The sky is clear above the fog, right above it. But we're down to a quarter of a mile visibility this morning in thick fog, almost real warm and foggy this morning. 0 to 3 out of the northeast this morning on the wind, and expecting 87 degrees for a high today and only a 15% chance of rain. And Sarah's doing good, and we're all doing good here, Jim. And back to you. This is WB6BJ.
All righty, Mark. Well, we always like to hear that Sarah's doing good and you're doing good also. So you give Sarah a little pre-medication, a little peck on the forehead. Tell her just to put that in the back, just in case she needs it and you're not around right then. So work it that way. All righty. Well, we'll go up to Ray and see if him and Fred, since they got a late start, see if they're already back on the couch. So K5 CFY WB8 BMW.
V8 VMW K5 CFY. Good morning, Jim. Yeah, we just made it back, but good to hear you in there. We have, I guess, some more rain in the area, but we did get to walk in without getting rained on, so all is well there. Thank you for checking into the Barometer Net both hours yesterday, so we appreciate that. And let's see, not much going on here today, so I'll get off here and let you get on down the list there. Thanks for being there for us, Jim. We appreciate it. 73, y'all, on a terrific Thursday, K5 CFY.
W8WKY.
All righty, Ray. Well, I'm glad to get to talk to you, and I was glad I could make the Barometer Net there. Barometer Net. All righty. Well, the only one I know I missed is JJ N9TN. And LJ, well, we run out of room, LJ, so we'll have to make room for you tomorrow if we can, if I don't get too long-winded. All righty, well, we'll get Mr. Chipper in here so that I can go and get my bacon-flavored oatmeal. AAHCS WB8 BMW. How about a custom select in some circles? Are you awake this morning? You got 30 seconds before you become the official headmaster of this mess I've made. WB8VMW. We're listening.
$29, $28, $27, $26, and so forth. Good morning, Jim. Oh, yeah, I love your intros. CQ, this is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater, 147.39 megahertz PL, 114.8. This is a controlled net open to any and all licensed amateurs. Please direct traffic through net control. Emergency and priority traffic, of course, is welcome to break into this net at any time. This morning, your net control operator is Alpha 8, Charlie Sierra, custom select in some circles. And the name here is Gary. Yeah, it is. Last time I checked. I'll check again today. Make sure I'm right. Over to you, Jim. What say you? WB8VMW to take it. AA8CS.
Well, Mr. Chipper, I've been invaded by relatives. It's always easy to overdo it. It's like a bottle of warm Coke. If you leave it sit there, everything is nice. But as soon as you start shaking things up, things start to explode. So hopefully everybody will walk soft and be nice, be very cool, calm, and collected. Because if they come here and they get all excited and everything will explode. But I'd be glad to see them. Yeah, going to be a lot of hugging going on. So I'll probably like Ron says, a Bengay day after they leave, because my shoulders from hugging is going to be sore. So before I tell a lie and Bill yells at me, I'll have to get off here and turn it over to you and get me some bacon-flavored oatmeal to survive the day. So, okay, we're going to turn it back to you. Everybody out there, stay safe, stay well, and be nice. Mr. Chipper gets confused easily. WB8VMW. How'd I do there, Mr. Chipper?
You got her did there, Jim. You got her did. So, yeah, good job. Oh, man, I think I heard you say something earlier about a wedding or something like that. And by the way, KD8, ZSH, Randy, I heard you're in and out today, so got you down in slot number 10, by the way. Yeah, there you go. All right, Jim, don't forget the garlic. You never know. Could be a vampire in the area. Very, very important. KB8VMW. Jim, have a terrific time with the fam, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow. All right, let's get this show on the road. KD8VMM Mobile to lead us off. Brian, what do we have to look forward to out there? This is AA8CS. Ray, K5CFY, you're on deck.
Hey, good morning, Gary. Everybody on the net. We're at 50 degrees at 5:30. It's probably much warmer by now. And lots of sunshine, no clouds or anything, so it looks like a great morning. So smooth run into Akron this morning. No issues here, so at least my direction. So I don't have much, so enjoy that sunshine. And I think a lot of that weather is staying south. So. Have a good one. Talk to you tomorrow, KD8VMM, and I'll be clear.
Yeah, I think we should have some rainless days here, if I'm not mistaken. Sounds like a good idea. Maybe my backyard will dry out a little bit, and I'll be able to mow it without putting ruts in the ground. So we'll see how that works out. Yeah, 54 degrees in Fairlawn right now, but there, Brian. So it has warmed up a little bit, and I think we have more to come. KD8VMM, we're going to clear with you, Brian. Take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, and you know why. Because it is. Yeah, there you go. All right, clearing with VMM. Let's head out to Tulsa. K5CFY. Good morning, Ray. What say you?
And Jacksonville, you're on deck.
AHCS, K5 CFY. Good morning. Good to hear you in there. Not much going on here. We're kind of in between rain here for the next, I think, 2 or 3 days, off and on scattered showers, but I don't think there's supposed to be any twisties or anything like that. But anyway, so we're going to have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. I hope you guys all do, and I'll give it back to you, Gary. Great job. Thanks for being there for us. K5 CFY.
Always a pleasure, Ray. Thank you for being here as well. We do appreciate you dropping by and saying hello, that's for sure. All right, have a thoroughly terrific Thursday yourself, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow there, Ray. 73, my friend. Clear with CFY. Let's head down to Jacksonville. WHJAX with K8JAX, and of course, K9LUCY. Good morning, Jacksonville. What say you?
Hey, good morning there, Gary, and to all on the Barometer Net this morning. This is WHJAX Portable Pedestrian, along with...
Good morning, Gary. It's K8JAX, and we're having a great morning down here in Jacksonville. Hopefully you and your wife and Sadie are, and say hello to whoever else may be there. I think your daughter may have left by now, but anyway, have a great day.
Yeah, I think it might be Amy that you picked up last week from the airport. I think I overheard, and if she's still there, be sure to say hello to her for us. And I'm not sure when she heads over to Europe, but I think it's coming up sometime in the next few months. Anyway, we got 73 degrees here in Jacksonville this morning. We're going up to the mid to upper 80s, which is about average for this time of the year here. The ocean is quiet at 5-foot seas and 80 degrees. So with that, Gary, I'll send it back your way. Thanks for giving us a call. WHJAX Portable Pedestrian.
All right, Rod and Wendy. Yeah, Amy's still here. She leaves June 2nd for Portugal. So, yeah, we're going to miss her. And a little bit of trepidation about all that. But, hey, she's she's her own person, so she does what she wants to do, that's for sure. All right, good to hear you guys this morning. Don't forget to scratch Lucy behind her ears for me. And you guys have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, because it is. There you go. All right, clearing with the JAXs. We're going to get our short timers and our mobiles in here. If you're in and out, drop on by too, wave a hand. Short time mobile, come on down. This is AAHCS.
AAHCT, good morning, Gary.
Whiskey 8, Dingo, Uniform, Stu, Sherton, Ohio, Mobile.
W8WKY.
KJV, Kilo, Delta 8, Juliet, Zulu, Echo, Carmelo, in and out.
Kilo, Delta 8, Hotel, Alpha Golf, KD8, HAG, Tim, Mobile. I'll be in and out.
Kilo, Foxtrot 8, Kilo, Foxtrot Golf, KF8, DAG, Mobile.
Alpha Bravo 8, Mike Oscar, EB8MO. I'll be in and out. Good morning, Gary.
Alpha Delta 8, Oscar India, Vito, in and out.
Kilo, Foxtrot 8, Echo Tango Uniform. KF8, ETU, Adam, in and out.
All right, let me pick it up here. I have KD8 ZSH, as I mentioned, in and out. Craig, I got you. AA8CT, stand by. We'll get right to you. Stu, you as well. W8STU, thanks for stopping by. Carmelo's in there. KD8JZE. Let's see. Tim also, KD8HAG. KF8, I think it's EOG. The KF8 EOG, I think. I'm going to check that call in just a second. AB8MO's in there, in and out. I have you in and out there, Andy. Thanks for stopping by and waving a hand this morning. 88AI, I got to check that call as well. KF8 ETU, Adam, I have you in and out. All right, let's check a couple calls. KF8 EOG or close to that. Is that correct or close to correct? Over.
EOG, that is correct. This is Pete Mobile.
All right, Pete, thanks for that. Stand by. We're going to get right to you. AB8MO, as I mentioned, AD8AI. Is that right? Doesn't sound right, but I might get lucky again. Over to you. Can you correct the call, please?
No, it's Alpha Delta 8, Oscar India, AD8OI.
All right, got you in the log, 88OI, yes, and thank you for that. Stand by, we'll get right to you in just a second here. All right, let's get our mobiles in here. Well, everybody's short time, so let's just start at the top. AA8CT, Craig, go ahead.
AA8CS, good morning, Gary. You got a heck of a list going, so I will make it short. I'm mobile, and have a great day. God bless all out there. And let's do this again tomorrow because we love hearing your voice in the morning. This is AA8CT clearing with AA8CS. Take care, my friend, in 73s.
Roger that on the voice. Some enchanted evening. Are you sure about that, Craig? All right, clearing with CT. Let's pick up Stu. W8STU to take it. This is AA8CS and EOG. You're on deck.
Good morning, Gary, and the rest of the net. Beautiful Thursday morning. Big orange ball to my left. Shining nice and bright. Beautiful morning. I have 54 degrees Fahrenheit this morning, and it's going to be a good day because the good Lord made it, and I will rejoice in it. Thank you. But, the weekend's almost upon us. My daughter's going to be coming to visit this weekend, and I know we'll be going to a couple different parks, and always have a awesome, lovely time when my daughter comes to visit. And good morning, Pete. I heard you in there, and it was really nice seeing you yesterday. And thank you. With that, I'll say, sorry, 3, AA8 delays, and until we talk again, God bless everyone. Back to net control. The best to you.
All right, Stu, thanks for that. Thanks for being here this morning on this thoroughly terrific Thursday. We'll talk to you again tomorrow. Yes, we will. All right, Carmelo was in and out. Tim also. Let's see. Pete, you're up. KF8 EOG mobile to take it. AA8CS and 88OI. You're on deck.
Usual, Gary, you do. I'm heading southbound to.
All right, Pete, we didn't get a whole lot of that. Heard you going southbound. Not much else. I'm not. And when you were in there nice and strong and clear. I'm not exactly sure what's going on there. Stand by. I'm going to circle back and pick you up again, and maybe conditions will be just a little bit better in a minute or two. 88OI, go ahead. This is AA8CS. Vito, how you doing this morning?
Good morning. Good morning, Nat. Hope everybody's doing well and has an amazing day today. Doing all right. Just got to work. Got to schedule a AC guy to come out and check out the air conditioner at the condo. It took a crap on us yesterday. Other than that, not much. Hope you all have a good day. 88OI73.
All right. Thank you for being here, Vito. We do appreciate that. We used the air conditioner one day, and that was it. It got up to like 88 here, and it was a tad bit warm in the house. So we did turn the thing on. It did work, which is good news. But if it's going to go out, now's a pretty good time for it because it's not that hot yet. So enjoy the timing there, Vito. Take care. 88OI. We're going to clear with you. Let's try Pete again. KF8EOG Mobile. Go ahead, Pete. Let's see if we can get you in here. AA8CS, standing by.
AA8CS, this is KF8EOG coming back. Hopefully this one's coming in. I was trying out that new Yaesu, and something ain't working right for me there. So I quickly switched back to my handheld. Hopefully this one's coming in. Got 59 degrees, just passing the Beechwood area here, heading down to Akron. And I'm going to let you keep going down the list here because I know you got a lot going on. I appreciate you taking my call back. So this is KF8EOG, back to net control, 73s, everybody.
All right, Pete. Fine business copy that time. Absolutely 100%. Great signal with that particular radio. I'm not sure what happened with the other one. We got, like I said, the one phrase, and that was about it. All right. Thanks for being here, Pete. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday because it is, and we'll talk to you again maybe tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, let's see how that goes. All right, clearing with EOG. I'm at the bottom of my list. I want to thank everybody who was in and out there on that. Do appreciate your participation and waving a hand. All right, this next round, I'm going to pencil in WB6BJN, N8WS, K A8MNT, K8AGW. You guys are in the log. Who else would like to join us? This is AA8CS, and I am listening.
WATX. AA8CS, this is Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG. Nick, down the farm.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray,
great one, Gary.
KE8, VOX, Scott and Vermilion.
KC1 PQS, KC1 in Maine.
Fox Queen, Victor, KCFQV. Good morning, Gary.
W8WK.
This is Kilo Julia 5 Delta India Tango. It's Matthew of our
WATXX Mobile, in and out. Have a great one, Gary.
Kilo 8, Charlie Whiskey Sierra, K8CWS, Corbin in Columbus. Good morning.
In Akron.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Romeo Zulu, KF8 ERZ, Terry and Whiskey Run, West Virginia.
Net control, please check in. KQ4, Yankee Bravo. KQ4, Yankee Bravo. Dave here, North Carolina.
Please. KUIB on mobile.
Kilo 8, Papa Julia Whiskey, K8PJW.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth, Christian and Path.
Kilo 4, Oscar Golf, K4OG, Mark and Copley.
All right, not too bad. I know I missed a couple, but here's who I have. WA8GXX. Tom, I have you in and out. KD8SLG, KE8VOX, KC1VQS, KC8FQV, KJ5DIT, K8CWS, KF8ERZ, KE8UIB with KF8DTP, I'm sure, K8PJW, KF6POE, and K4OG. That's who I have. Who did I miss?
KBA-LJ. I put her at the back of the train, Gary.
AA8CS, this is KE8VQX, Kilo Echo 8, Victor, Quebec X-Ray, Joe, and Akron.
KQ4, Yankee Bravo, Dave, and Quidwell, North Carolina.
All right, we picked up a couple more here. KB8LJ, KE8H&K. Elmer, I have you in the log there. KE8VQX. I think, Elmer, you said at the back of the, not the back of the bus, the back of the train. Okay, but we'll get to you in a minute or two here. KE8VQX, Joe, I have you, and the last station that checked in, you got a terrific warble going on there. YYB, I believe, and it's a 4 call. I did not get the prefix. Can you come back and try that again? And really and truly, you got a great warble going on. It's just, I don't know another word to describe it, but give me your prefix a couple times, please.
Sure, well, it's KQ4. That's KQ4, Yankee Bravo, David Wade from North Carolina.
Okay, was that Kilo Quebec, KQ4, over?
Get lost.
Yes, that is right. Kilo Quebec 4. Yeah, Yankee Bravo.
Sir, we got you in the log, KQ4YYB. Let me check that. All right, there we go. All right, Dave, North Carolina, Greenville. Got you in the log. Very good. Thank you, sir. And thanks for your patience with me. All right, let's get things going here. UIB and DTP, go ahead. Mobile, got you in the log. What's going on with you two this morning? This is AA8C, and let's see, SLG, you're on deck.
AA8CS from KEA-UIB along with KF8DTP. Good morning, Gary, and everybody on the net.
Good morning, Gary, and everybody on the net. Happy Thursday.
All right, you guys, let me see. We are trucking along here from Massillon to Hartville, and let me see, Gary, it is a bright, sunshiny day, that's for sure. Eastward bound, and the sun's bright in our eyes, and oh, that's about it. So that's a good thing and stuff. Lori hasn't been feeling good the last few days. Her stomach's been giving her up a lot of problems and stuff, and so she ended up spending her afternoon yesterday in stat care. So, you know, I just give her a pat on the back. She's a trooper, and hopefully all of this will start to get better before Saturday, because Saturday is her birthday. So, I don't know. So we're just kind of hoping for the best with all of this. But it is a bright, sunshiny morning, and it's a beautiful Ohio morning. So that is a great thing, guys. So with that, this is KE8UIB along with KF8DTP, and we'll go ahead and hand back over to Net Control 7-3. Y'all finish running that this morning, Gary.
All right, John, very good. Lori, Hope you have a great birthday Saturday. Yeah, scintillating Saturday. Have a scintillating birthday. Yeah, go ahead and do that. All right, we're going to clear with John and Lori. You guys take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. We'll talk to you again tomorrow. SLG, KD8 SLG, that is. Go ahead, Nick. What's up? This is AA8CS and WB6 BJN. Mark, you're on deck.
AA8CS, this is KD8 SLG. Good morning, Gary, and all the Barometer Netizens. 56 degrees down the farm. KQ4YYB is coming in on EchoLink, and EchoLink has been varying in its ability to transmit without sounding like that. Both Mark OG and Christian, Purity of Essence, came in on EchoLink and sounded great, and YYB sounded like that. My suggestion to Dave down in North Carolina is to restart his EchoLink and restart his phone or whatever he's on. Give it a chance to reset, because it is working for some people and it's not working for others. EchoLink guys. We had fun on the Beacon Net last night. We had a lot of traffic yesterday, man. I think Fred did 54 in the morning on the Barometer Net. Dustin did 51 on his hour on the Boredom Breaker Net yesterday, and we had, I think, 46 check-ins, or, yeah, 40-some check-ins last night on the Beacon Net. Christian was the tail gunner, by the way. Good morning, Christian. And so, a lot of net fun yesterday. 30 sleeps to field day. There's that going on. Field Days t-shirts are on sale on the website, www.wky.org. They look good. Andy did a great job putting together a design there. KC8CYO, I believe, off the top of my head. Off to a rough start this morning, Gary. Thanks for getting me in there. We'll catch up with you later on. Have a terrific Thursday. KD8 SLG, back to net control. Thanks, Gary.
All right, thank you, Nick. Thanks for letting me know what was going on there. Warble, I think, is a good word for that. I know no other. Interesting. Yeah, EchoLink. Oh, man, I don't know. We got to migrate all our EchoLink users to Allstar somehow. I think that would be a clever thing to do, but we'll pick up Dave here in just a minute again and see if he can reset his EchoLink, and we'll get a conversation out of him maybe. All right, we're going to clear with SLG. WB6 BJN. Mark, good morning. What say you? This is AA8CS and VOX. You're on deck.
W8WKY.
Morning, Gary. Doing a great job. Even a better word for that sounded like severe packet loss. Well, it was more than a warble. It sounded like he had really, really serious packet loss, breaking up kind of thing. It was amazing. But hopefully we can get through that. Hey, I actually, Gary, have some nice weather to talk about. Currently, it's 30.00.9 on the barometer and rising, 68.0 and 68 on the dew point, humidity 99%, and let's see, wind is 0 to 1 out of the southeast. We've got dense ground fog. It's clear, but we got visibility of about a quarter of a mile in fog here this morning. Going to be about 87 down here in Tennessee. Now, for you guys specifically in Ohio, let me take a break. Really expecting today is the beginnings of a dry period that could last, get this, a week, clear into all of next week with warm temperatures, not overly hot, but warm, and sunny skies. So get to dry out from all the rain. There could be some dense fog around this morning because of all the rain that you have had. And so when the air mass stables out, You get dense fog, and then that should burn off and be a beautiful day today, and all the way through almost the end of next week, because we have what we call an omega block pattern of high pressure, and that's a high pressure and other areas of low and high pressure that form the Greek letter omega, and it's a blocking pattern, so it's keeping the rain out of your area, and keeping it all the way to the south and to the west. So great weather for folks in the upper Midwest into Canada, and good weather. The bad weather are going to be along the Carolinas. There could be some showers and thunderstorms, but even here by the end of the weekend and in the south, that should start to get better as some of that high pressure and cooler air and drier air works south as well. So the nation as a whole may be under great weather, with the exceptions of West Texas, the Rockies. They could get some showers and thunderstorms, and the same with parts of Florida. They could get some thunderstorms as well. And the next pattern change won't happen until late next week, which could go back to wet weather. So enjoy the week coming up. See, I do even some good weather once in a while, and it's going to be nice over a lot of the nation. Back to you there, Gary, WB6BJS.
All right, Mark, very good. I think I love Omega Block. Yes, I do. All right, sounds good. Maybe my backyard will dry out now. We're going to clear with BJN. Let's pick up K8VOX, Scott, on the North Coast. Good morning, Scott. What say you?
Good morning, Gary. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX, Scott up here on the shores of Lake Erie in Vermilion, Ohio. Starting out the day busy, Gary, getting ready to pour concrete, sidewalks, and all that jazz over at the new place, so I gotta go over there and put a bunch of sleeves in. They don't understand, I guess they just don't understand just in case scenarios with amateur radio operators. Just never know. Might need to run something. But otherwise, it's a beautiful day up here. Already 61.3 degrees. The humidity's at 94. No rain the last 4 days. And the barometer's rising at 29.88. The lake, there's no wind. What little wind we do have, it's out of the easterly direction. But the lake's still holding at 59.5 degrees, and probably 1-footers out there today. So looks like it's going to be a real nice day. And that's pretty much all I got, Gary. Just busy, busy, busy. But thanks for doing the net. Thanks for getting me in. And this K8VOX, sending it back to AA8 Custom Select 73.
Right back at you there, Scott. Do appreciate you stopping by, and yeah, you gotta get the access to the house from for your outdoor antennas. That's for sure. So sleeve it up, and more than you think you need, because it's never enough, right? For sure. All right, KE8VQX. We're going to clear with you. Let's see. Let's pick up. KC1VQS. Good morning, Paul. How you doing? How's Riga doing? And what's going on in your world? KC1VQS to take it. AA8CS on this end. And N8WS. Bill, you're on deck.
Well, good morning, Gary, and all the Barometer netizens. Riga is doing great. She had her second training class last night, and I have to say she did really well. She does better in class than she does at home, actually, unfortunately. But she seems to be a prize student there, but a little more challenging at home. So we have to get tougher with the homework. But overall, she's doing really well, and we've learned that An 11-month-old dog is not going to be as perfect as we had kind of thought she might, or she should be a little farther along at this point. So we've adjusted our expectations, and I think that is really helping everyone cope better. But overall, she really is doing well. It's 54 degrees and raining here, light rain. We had 2 great days in the 80s, and now we're paying for it, unfortunately. And, of course, the hotter day, Tuesday, I got called in to substitute for the art teacher at the elementary school. That was interesting. Next week, I'm going in to the elementary school, 3rd grade, on Monday. I have, so far, nothing Tuesday, and then I'm doing high school science on Wednesday and music on Thursday, and that's the next to last week of school, so I would hope that this would be winding down at this point. And, of course, I can always say no. But if I'm here and available, the little extra money is good, so I'll take it one day at a time, as we say. And, I'm trying to work my way through Merle's door, but I've had a lot of these distractions happen, like the dog training and the substituting, and I'm trying to get ready for craft fair season, and all the yard work that couldn't get done because it was too wet this spring. And so I'm really thinking this is going to be a great summer read. I've gotten a couple chapters into it, and it's fascinating, I have to say. I'm glad you recommended it, but I will finish the book. And I have it stored on my Kindle app on my iPad, so that's all good. So I'm going to be plugging away at that. And we're looking this weekend at getting some flower beds going and everything. So that's what's going on here in Maine. Gary, I turn it back to you. 7-3, have a great, fabulous, terrific Thursday, I guess it is. KC1VQS, back to HCS.
All right, Paul, very good. Sorry about the rain, but we know all about it. It has been so rainy and it's just so wet. And again, the ground is just saturated. So as Mark pointed out, maybe we'll get some. We got a week maybe of dry weather here, so we can maybe get dried out a bit. That'll be cool. All right, Paul, take care. Have a good one. Actually, have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, because it is thoroughly terrific. We'll talk to you again real soon. All right, clearing with VQS. Let's pick up the National Weather Service. N8WS to take it. This is AA8CS. And Mark, KC8FQV, you're on deck.
W8WKY.
AA8CS in the group, N8WS. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, all of net. My air quality index this morning is 29. That's in the good range. Tropo is from a 0 to a 6 again, and it's unsettled. My sunrise, 5:59. My sunset, 8:54. Length of day, 14 hours, 54 minutes. Solar flux indices at 142. Sunspot number 174. A is 11, K is 2. Geomagnetic field is quiet. E-skip predicted on 50 megahertz, but only in Europe. I got 52 degrees this morning. Humidity 89%. Wind speed calm. Barometer 30.07. 2.49 degrees. Visibility 10 miles. Prediction for today is sunny with a high near 69. North winds 5 to 14 miles an hour. Solar flux, let's see here. We got spaceweather.com. That's what we're looking for. 3 planets in the sunset sky. This is a leftover from yesterday, but it's interesting. When the sun goes down tonight, step outside and look west. Venus and Jupiter are converging in the twilight sky, noticeably closer together every night as they head for a tight conjunction on June 8th and 9th. Soon Mercury will join the show. And putting the mega in mega constellation. Oh, let's see. 2 months ago came, a milestone for the record books. SpaceX now has more than 10,000 active satellites, Starlink satellites, circling Earth, 2/3 of all of the working satellites in the sky. That's a good article. There's more to it. Take a chance and read it. Let's see. Currently, there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, maybe 13. Let me count them again here. 3, 6, 10. It's only 11. 11 sunspot groups on the sun. That's more than we've had for quite a long time. That's about it for me, Gary. Everybody have a great rest of the week. Enjoy a terrific Thursday. AA8CS in the group, 7-3 everyone, and 8WS.
NAWS, AA8CS, all right, Bill. Yeah, I was just glancing at that. I cannot even imagine. Later in that article, speculate SpaceX is looking to launch 1 million of those things. And then they talk about the impact of the satellite re-entry on the atmosphere and stuff. Yeah. We'll see how all that works out. Yeah, very interesting article. Thanks for that, Bill. All right, we're going to clear with NAWS. Let's pick up Mark, KC8FQV. This is AA8CS. Go ahead, Mark, and Matthew, KJ5DIT. You're on deck.
All right, well, good morning. Gary? Yeah, everything's going good here at 53 out. Yeah, I'm coming through Newberry. And I'm using the Allstar DV switch to monitor, see how it sounds. It sounds good. Not much else here happening. Just did put all my medicine on the spots, and I gotta go put eye drops in, and well, I put the first ones in. When I was in the doctor the other day, I said, yeah, sometimes they sting, but sometimes I put the artificial tears in first. So that's a good job. That's a good idea. Put the artificial tears in and then put the eye drops. I put orange cap in twice a day, and then there's one that goes in at night. Well, everything else is going good. So today's Thursday, so I imagine we'll have some nets I'll do and that. Yeah, they'll get the mower back, and he came up yesterday, ran it through real quick, just to keep it down. But the little animals, they do a number on wires. They one time did the number on a filter in the van one year in the garage. So, them bad little munchkins. Yeah, we had the kitten here. She was grabbing some at times. But now she hasn't grabbed them. Maybe she got them all out. But other than that, we'll just send it back. Yeah, that's called pre-planning for BOX. It's a lot cheaper to buy a $10 piece of conduit and throw it underground than have to try to do it later. So we'll send it back to net. Yeah, there was 47 last night when I looked at the close. So, of the beacon net. So it was a good day yesterday for nets and everything for me. So we'll send it back your way, Gary. Hopefully you had a good night over at the adult party center. So we'll send it back your way, but it sounds like you're doing good today. So back it comes, KC8FQV.
KC8FQV, AA8CS. All right, Mark, thanks for being here on this thoroughly terrific Thursday. We'll talk to you again tomorrow. All right, clear with FQV. Let's pick up KJ5DIT. Matthew in Arkadelphia. Good morning. This is AA8CS and KA8MNT. Tom, you're on deck.
Good morning. Right now we're sitting at the early 70s, and we're probably going to be sitting at the 80s for later. So, summer's coming. It's going to be a beautiful day. Got quite a bit to do. I've heard something about military ships and so forth. We're going to be able to contact. I'm seeking further information on it, if you know. Kids are full of it, playing on their tablets, so our school years are over with until the fall. Find lots to keep them busy. Yeah, and Daniel is shooting laser beams. So, you have a good day. 73.
All right, Matthew, very good. Yeah, kids have a way of finding, keeping themselves busy. Yeah, especially in the summertime. I remember. Well, I think I remember. All right, we're going to clear with DIG. Matthew, have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. We'll talk again soon. Head down to Canton, KA8MNT to take it. This is AA8CS and K8CWS. Corbin, you're on deck.
AA8CS, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Gary, and everybody else that is out on this bright and sunny morning. We've got 57 degrees out there with no wind, no rain, and the barometer is at 30.07. Today's high down here is 72 degrees, sunny, with a 2% chance of rain and a 0% chance of snow. So we're doing really good down here. I've already had my grass cut, so I don't have to worry about getting out there to do anything like that today. But just might get out, go down to the park and sit around and relax for a couple of hours. Watch the ducks or geese or people. That's more fun, watching people. While I was waiting to get on the air, I was watching a video of the most expensive desserts in the world. They had what they called a triple ice cream sundae with a cello player that cost $3,333.33. It just amazes me what people will turn around and spend money on. I don't know. Anyhow, not coming out of my wallet, so I don't care. Oh, let me grab a quick nickel. K8MNT back. Old Charlie, excuse me, old Charlie went to his lawyer and told him, my neighbor owes me $500 and he won't pay up. What should I do? Well, the lawyer looked at him and says, do you have any proof that he owes you the money? Oh, Charlie shook his head and said, no, I don't. Well, his attorney says, okay then, write him a letter asking him for the $5,000 that he owes you. Charlie says, but it's only $500. The man says, precisely. That's what he will say, and you'll have proof that he owes you $500. Kind of clever. Anyhow, with that, we're going to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything over to the, I guess, Oscar Award-winning AA8CS.
All right, Tom, you got it right this morning. Oscar Award-winning. Doesn't that have a great ring to it? All right, Tom. Yep, I got it right in front of me. It's proof. Proof is in the pudding. All right, we're going to clear with the MNT. Let's go down to Columbus, see what Corbin has on his mind today. K8CWS to take it. This is AA8CS. And Dan, K8AGW, you are on deck, sir.
AA8CS, K8CWS, good morning, Gary, and the rest of the net. We have 62 degrees down here in Columbus. We have a breath of wind out of the south, 84% humidity, 30.07 on the barometer, 57 degree dew point, and we have a high of 78 on the docket. And I'll tell you, there's this big orange thing in the sky out there, and I'm not too sure I recognize it. I don't know what's going on, but the forecast says I'm going to be seeing it a lot over the next 5+ days, which makes me very happy. A little suspicious, but happy. I joke. That's great. Too much rain over the last week. So I was watching the river gauges closely yesterday. I was like, man, I don't know how much more of this we can do before we start having big problems. But luckily it seems like that's not going to be the case. So what else we got here? Thursday, week's running along well. I finally, after 5 months, received my QRP Labs QMX Plus transceiver yesterday from Turkey. So I'm excited to get that. I've been tinkering with it a little bit already. I need to get it set up with my field computer and at least get going on some digital. And it has SSB, of course, as well. So I'm looking forward to trying out a little QRP POTA activation, hunting, etc. So kind of get going on that. I've got a field radio I want to buy later this summer from the same ham that I bought all my radios from so far. He's got an FT, I don't know, it's a field, smaller Yaesu that should do well in the field. So, and he's wanting a good price because the USB's broken, which I guess on this radio is pretty common. So I'm going to take him up on that once we get our house bought and moved and everything, and do that. But for now, the QMX will do, and we'll have fun with that. So got to talk to them at Hamvention. That was neat to stop by their booth. Big fan of what they're doing there. I'll take a quick break here. That's about it. We got a light weekend ahead of us. Looking forward to that. Work's starting to slow down a little bit, so that's good. So I'll send it back to you, Gary. Thank you so much for picking me up. I appreciate it. I want to wish everybody a terrific Thursday. And this is K8CWS saying 7-3.
All right, Corbin, very good. I just created an account on your Ham HQ. I didn't know if that was new or not, but anyway, I did, and real happy about that. So anyway, just want to let you know about that. All right, we're going to clear with CWS. Let's pick up Dan on the North Coast. As a matter of fact, the purveyor of the North Coast, K8AGW to take it. This is AA8CS. And Terry, ERZ, you're on deck.
Good morning, everybody. This is K8AGW here, and getting down to the bottom of the cup of coffee here and enjoying the net. And it's a calm, cool, bright, sunny morning. It looks good up here on the North Coast, and I just saw an individual in the waters with a nice-looking kayak, so I don't know where he's going to go with it, but good day for it, so he'll be safe and all that good stuff. The weather's going to be calm, a nice weekend. There'll be more watercraft heading to the water and a lot of traffic out there. So, yep. So, yeah, at least I stayed on deck there, Gary, and I was on the edge but didn't fall off. So, very good. So, with that, everybody have a terrific Thursday. Everybody stay safe, stay well, stay vertical, and the best of 73s. Enjoy the day and good weather coming up. K8AGW, clear and back to net control. 73.
All right, Dan, 73 right back at you, sir. You have a thoroughly terrific Thursday today. Tell Mom a friend we all said hello. Yeah, keep your eyeballs peeled on the North Coast there. We're counting on you. Yes, we are. K8AGW, we're going to clear with Dan. Let's head down to one of my favorite places, other than Avon Lake. Now, Avon Lake's another favorite place, but Whiskey Run. Yeah, Whiskey Run, West Virginia. Gotta love it. KF8ERZ to take it. This is AA8CS. And Phil, K8PJW, you are on deck, sir.
AA8CS, this is KF8ERZ. Good morning, Gary, and everybody on the Barometer Net this morning. It's good to be with y'all. I hope I'm coming in okay. I've had to switch to my phone. I forgot to charge my little handheld that operates the EchoLink, so it's kind of buggy. I'm thinking pretty serious on getting a clear node and getting set up with that. Been wanting to for a while, so maybe I'll get that done here pretty soon. But anyway, hope everyone's having a wonderful Thursday. Planning on going on an e-bike ride with a buddy of mine this afternoon, and looking forward to that. So looks like the weather's changed. Going to be nice for a few days instead of the rain we've been having. But anyway, I won't hold it. Don't have too much else to add. Just want to thank you for taking the check-in and letting me be a part of this wonderful group of people on the morning drive time net. And with that, I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I'll say 73s and God bless until tomorrow. This is KF8ERZ.
KF8ERZ, AA8CS. All right, Terry, very good. Very good. We should have some decent weather, and we have an unusual site here in Ohio. It's called Barometer Net Blue. That would be the sky, the color of the sky. We have allocated one color of blue in our palette of 50 colors. We used to have 50 shades of gray, but we decided that we need at least one color of blue. So there we go. All right, Terry, take care. You have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. We'll talk to you again real soon. Heading out to Twinsburg, I believe. Phil, K8PJW to take it. This is AA8CS. POE, you're on deck, and K4OG, you're in the hole, Mark.
AA8CS, K8PJW. Good morning, Gary, and good morning to the Barometer netizens out there on this thoroughly terrific Thursday. Beautiful weather out there. I'm just very pleased with that. We're sitting at 55 degrees right now, headed up to 69. And it'll go up to 73 tomorrow. As everyone's been saying, it's going to be a thoroughly sunny day, so we're going to take it all in. Barometer's at 30.07, and we lost another 8 cents at the pump. We're at 4.35 now, so that's making progress. So yesterday afternoon, I picked up the ex-whale at the airport, so she's safely home again from Colorado, where my son is mending from his ACL surgery, and he seems to be doing pretty well with that. So we're thinking positive that way. So now we're turning our attention to our next trip coming up this Sunday. We're heading out to Germany and some other countries in Central Europe, and so we're really looking forward to that, along with my nephew's wedding, which will be June 6th. So Had a wonderful Rotary meeting last night. We were able to give out the money that we had promised at the scholarship events, and so it was good to hear from the students what their plans were to further their career. And today's going to be appointments because they're all stacked up, so we don't have to do any while we're away. So with that, I'll take a break for time. Okay, so in 1818, Walk in the Water, the first steam vessel to sail on Lake Erie, was launched. 1889, Edouard and Andre Michelin incorporated the Michelin Tire Company. 1929, the first all-color talking picture called On With the Show was exhibited in New York City. In 1936, Alan Turing submits the article on computable numbers for publication. In this landmark paper, the British computer pioneer described the Turing machine and defined the inherent limits of computation. And in 1953, the premiere of the first animated 3D cartoon in Technicolor. It was called Melody. And that's the way it was. This is KAPJW. Back to the net.
All right, Phil, thank you for that history lesson. We do appreciate that. Lots of cool things. And we need not forget about them. Yeah, for sure. All right, thank you for that, Phil. Do appreciate you being here on this thoroughly terrific Thursday. Don't forget, have one. They're free. KPJW, running clear with you. Let's pick up Christian, KF6POE to take it. This is AA8CS K4OG. You're on deck.
AA8CS, this is Kilo Foxtrot 6. Peace on Earth. Good to hear you, Gary. Glad you had fun at the Adult Super Center. I only see one car over there in Parma by the Wake Hasselberger and Jack Donuts. So it's nice that you had a get-together. Got my shirt. Oh, I'm looking forward to that Omega block. That should be good. Yeah, that should be real nice. We need it. And I got my field day shirt so that I can Sarah from Beacon to Barometer. And I'm looking forward to that. I'll have to pick it up in person just to get that full ham radio experience. And in honor of the Sweet Omega block, this is Pi Omicron Epsilon, Purity of Us, and sending it back to you, Net Control. Great job. 73s. Peace out.
All right, Christian, very good. Yeah, I think the design this year is really pretty doggone cool. It's really very nicely done, and I'm excited to get them. Yeah. As a matter of fact, let me just make a quick announcement. Sales are open for the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Field Day T-shirt for 2026 until June 3rd. So still plenty of time to get yours. Don't be without it. All right, we're going to clear with Christian. Thanks for stopping by, Christian, and waving hand. We do appreciate that. Clear with POE. Let's pick up Mark, the original gangsta. K4OG to take it. This is AA8CS and KB8LJ. Chuck, you're on deck.
Good morning, Gary and everyone. Man, Gary, I hope I ain't warbly this morning. Anyway, yeah, Kerr, that this year's T-shirt, that's a great design encompassing the world-famous Barometer Net and our field day. Great job encapsulating all that, and the Sarah Club in general. Gary, I'm going to be on vacation starting tomorrow. We're headed down to Orange Beach, Alabama, staying in a condo on the beach right next to Pensacola, Florida. I know you're familiar with that place. I was just looking up the infamous Trader John's, not to be confused with Trader Joe's. unfortunately, Trader John's is no longer there, but they said the Pensacola Museum of History features 15% of the estimated 10,000 pieces of memorabilia Trader John's had, which is estimated at $2 million. So Trader John's collected a nice collection over his years down there in Pensacola. Anyway, 73s, everyone, and we'll try to stay in touch while we're down there on the beach. K4OG, back to net control.
K4OG, AA8CS. Well, Mark, I never knew you took vacations. Yeah, but everybody deserves one, especially you, my friend. So enjoy, and if you can stop back by via EchoLink or Allstar, please do so. But don't take away from your vacay there. You gotta make it count, that's for sure. K4OG, we're going to clear with you, Mark. Take care, and we'll talk again real soon. KB8LJ. What's on your mind, Chuck? This is AA8CS and Elmer, HNK. You're on deck, followed by VQX, Joe. And YYB still at the bottom of the list there. So there's the rest of the lineup. Go ahead, Chuck. This is AA8CS, and I'm listening.
Okay, AACS in the group from KB8LJ. Looking like a nice day here, and I'm enthusiastic about that, but I got one problem that maybe somebody could give me some suggestions on. Nice days in the springtime, it brings out the carpenter ants, and I need to do something to get rid of them. And I know there are all kinds of exterminators floating around out there, some of which are probably very competent and ethical, and some of them, well, I did have dealings with one last year that was absolutely suboptimal, to put it politely. The guy was just a fraud, pure and simple. So that's where things stand here, and this is KB8LJ, back to net.
W8WKY.
You know, Chuck, I use it's just a product that I got from, I think it was Home Depot. It's a perimeter defense. You put it around the outside of the house, and that kind of, well, I haven't had any issues in a while. As a matter of fact, that works pretty well. Now, I have had commercial people come in. I tend to go with the known commodities, which is probably the way to do that. But anyway, good luck with that. If anybody has a recommendation for Chuck, please break in and let us know. All right, KB8LJ, we're going to clear with you. Let's see if Elmer's still with us. KE8H&K. I'm kind of feeling bad about this. I should have clarified what Elmer meant, but KE8H&K to take it. VQX, you're on deck, and YYB, you're in the hole, Dave. Here we go. H&K, what's on your mind? This is AA8CS.
KE8H&K. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, rest of the listeners. Well, you were perfect with that. When I say back of the train, I mean back with the hazmat, or if there's no hazmat, there's empty cars. Or if there's not empty cars, then back in the old days, the caboose. That's fine. I was actually cleaning up the radio room, which actually worked perfect. I was sweeping and just got done when you said I was on deck, so I just kind of sat down, took a break. About to go out there and do some planning outside, do some cleaning, take some trash out, and just about it there, Gary. Working today, building on the coop, replacing the step, and of course we worked on the the truck yesterday. That's still not 100% yet, but I had to take a break today from being outside and being under the truck on the rock, so let my skin heal a little bit, and that's just about it. It's kind of a busy day. I got to go feed the feathered footballs, and with that, I'm going to turn it back over to you, K8H&K, back over to AHCS in the group. 73, everybody stay healthy, stay blessed.
All right, Elmer, very good. Wow, cleaning up the shack, that's awesome. That's awesome. I know you're in the process of putting it together, but keeping it clean as well. That's fabulous. That's really paying attention to detail there, Elmer. So anyway, good luck with that, and the rest of the stuff you have going on today. You got a beautiful day to do it, that's for sure. Yeah, the sky, beautiful shade of Barometer Net blue. There we go. All right, clearing with H&K. Let's pick up Joe. VQX, how you doing, Joe? Back home safe and sound. That's good news. This is AAHCS. Over to you and YYB. Dave, you're on deck.
AAHCS, this is KE8VQX. Good morning, Gary and the net. Let's see, start off with the weather over here. Calm wind, 59.7 degrees, 74% humidity. The altimeter, or the pressure is at 30.07 inches. About halfway through my second cup of espresso, starting to take effect, which reminds me of something I read in an old Tom Clancy novel several decades ago. 3 things you can count on to give you the desired effect every time, and that's caffeine, nicotine, and alcohol. So the caffeine is starting to work, which is good. Get my plan together for the day, and still haven't played with this new antenna analyzer. Maybe I'll get around to that later on. Probably do a little airplane flying too. Anyway, thanks for getting me in, Gary, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow. This is KE8VQX, back to AAHCS and the net.
All right, Joe, very good. Yeah, we love consistency, right? Caffeine, nicotine, and alcohol. I love it. All right. Joe, thanks for being here. As always, you take care. If you're heading out soon, be safe. Sounds like you're going to be around for a couple days anyway, so we'll catch you tomorrow maybe on the Barometer Net. Enjoy the beautiful shade of Barometer Net blue, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Clearing with VQX, let's see if Dave's with us and what he sounds like. KQ4YYB, this is AAHCS.
Well, hopefully I sound a little better. I was on my phone before, and now that I'm on my computer, hopefully that it is definitely down better on key, and let you know, have you let me know if it is warbly there. Go ahead.
Yeah, still there, although I was able to understand you a whole lot better. I think you might have slowed down a little bit with your verbiage, but we got an intelligent conversation going back and forth. That's really weird. As a matter of fact, like K4OG was on earlier, and he was on EchoLink as well. Now, when he started out, he had that little bit of warble right in the beginning. It was just momentarily. It was there. I didn't even mention it to him because it went away almost immediately. But there was 2 very short instances of that. Well, Mark said it's packet loss, and that's probably what it is. Yeah, you're still warbling a little bit, but we are understanding it. So back to you, Dave. KQ4YYB AAHCS on this end. Okay, if you're trying to come back, Dave, I'm not getting anything now. Nothing at all. Over.
All right, I'm gonna try that and see if that's a little bit better to you. But I do first time checking in with you guys. I did want to say hello, and actually somebody had posted you guys on YouTube. I was kind of going through, and I said, oh, I got to join, have those guys on my favorites list because you seemed like you had a pretty good match going on at that time. But a good evening, good morning, I should say. It's 75 degrees here, 45% chance of rain, but hopefully that it won't rain too much. We've had rain for the last couple of days, and it's okay if it doesn't rain, but hopefully this is a little bit better. I turned my VPN off, and maybe the VPN was kind of whacking me down on the packet loss there, QSL.
I think you could be 100% correct because that last transmission was so much better. As a matter of fact, just a little bit of packet loss, but perfectly understandable. And as a matter of fact, if you didn't have the Whirlwind before, if this was your first transmission, I would have not said anything at all because it truly is that good. All right, Dave, I'm going to turn it back to you for your final, and we'll get on with the net. KQ4YYB, AA8CS. Go ahead.
I appreciate it. I'll say 7-3 to all on that, and appreciate it. Let me get in here, and you all have a fine day. Take care. KQ4 Yankee Bravo, Dave over here in Greenville, North Carolina. Be clear. On the phone.
All right, Dave. Thanks for being here, and thanks for your patience, putting up with everything, and putting up with EchoLink as well. So not going through the VPN certainly made a significant improvement. All right, we're going to clear with YYB. I'm at the bottom of my list. Let me take a moment, re-identify this as the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater. The name here is Gary. The call is AA8CS, and I'm looking for check-ins. Come on down. I'm listening.
W8.
November 8th, Juliet Kilo Oscar, Joe in Willoughby, checking in.
Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8 HRF, Josh Mobile, short time.
Kia FA, Certified Coaster, Martin and Watford, short time.
November 8, Victor Foxtrot Kilo, NAVFK, Cliff, Columbia Station.
Echo 8, Juliet Foxtrot, Echo Lima Alpha, morning gear, I'm going to be in and out.
That's from DownEast Mobile.
Have a good day.
All right, here's who we have. N8JKO, W8HR. Josh, stand by. We'll get right to you. KE8SFS, N8VFK. JPQ, I think, was the in and out station. And I also have Zach in there, KF8ELA. JPQ, we're close to that. You were in and out. Can you come back and make sure I have the call correct? And I certainly need your suffix, that's for sure. Or I'm sorry, your prefix. All right, I think we have it. KE8JPQ, Chris. Oh, man, that was a rough copy there. I think you probably are at the end of your string there. But I have you in the log. Thank you for stopping by and waving a hand there, sir. And again, I have you in and out. And again, at the end of the list there, KF8ELA. Zach, stand by. We'll get to you in just a second. Josh, lead us off. W8HRF Mobile. This is AA8CS. And Joe and JKO, you're on deck.
AA8CS, W8HRF. Howdy, Gary. Good to hear you this morning. Thank you for picking me up. Good timing. I am pulling into work. Shoot, what was I going to say? We had a really good beacon net last night. That was a lot of fun. I got 40 check-ins on the pre-show. That was great. Anyways, what else? There was a couple other things I was going to mention. Field day planning is chugging along. What is today? 30 sleeps until field day. So mark your calendars. June 27th, Saturday the 27th, and Sunday the 28th. Operations start at 2 o'clock. This month's club meeting, I think the technical presentation is me going over details for what that's going to look like, and there will be some changes. It'll look a little different than field days past, but it should be all good stuff. Looking forward to that. We'll have more details coming shortly, along with sign-ups for operating time slots. What else is going on, Gary? I was driving home yesterday. I got home and I made a contact on my 705 on my new 20-meter ham stick with 5 watts to W1AW/0 out in Colorado. I got a 5 and 7 with the 3-to-1 SWR. I guess that means the bands were good. That was. I did not expect him to come back to me on first call, so that was kind of neat. So thought I would share that. It's fun when QRP works, and infuriating when it does not. Anyways, that's all I got. I just pulled in, so I'm going to run in, and we'll catch you all later. AA8CS, W8HRF 73. Good to hear you, Gary.
All right, Josh, very good. Yeah, I just ordered my long sleeve field day T-shirt. Got to have a long sleeve one and a short sleeve one. You never know when you need long sleeves in Ohio, that's for sure. And congratulations on W1AW/0. Yeah, QRP on a ham stick. Yeah, not bad at all there, sir. You done good. All right, we're going to clear with HRF. Let's pick up Joe. In 8, JKO. This is AA8CS, and Mark, SFS. You're on deck.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is N8 JKO. Well, we've got 54 degrees and 92% humidity, and bright sunlight and blue skies here along the beautiful north coast in Willoughby, Ohio. All in all, looking forward to a good day. Going to take care of some odds and ends, get some things prepped for the weekend tournaments for the grandkids. Yeah, it's going to be road trip again, so we got to make sure tanks are filled, coolers are filled, well, and brain's functional. Well, at least I got 2 out of 3. Anyway, going to send it back to Net Control with best wishes to everyone. Please take care. God bless you all, and 7-3. N8 JKO back to Net Control.
All right, very good. Looks like maybe summer's winning out here finally. Mark, WB6BJN said we're in for a week of fine business weather. We got an Omega block going on. Learn something new every day. All right, Joe, take care. Enjoy the weekend and the grandkids and the games and all that. It'll be gone way too fast, sir. It'll be gone way too fast. Anyway, we're going to clear with JKO. Let's pick up Mark in Wadsworth, KE8, SFS to take it. This is AA8CS and VFK. Cliff, you're on deck.
You know, Gary, I'm going to make this short. I'm waiting for the guy. He's supposed to come today at 10 a.m. and to look at my car, see if he can fit it. And we'll see what he can do. And it's been a couple of months since I drove, and I'm going crazy back here. Can't go nowhere or nothing. You know, I need get my car back on the road. You know, with that, just say hello to everybody, and I'll give it back to you, Gary. You're right in the net. Kia at 805 there.
Thank you, Mark, and good luck with the car. Yeah, that's frustrating when you don't have the wheels. Yes. So, again, good luck with that. All right, we're going to clear with SFS. Let's see what's on Cliff's mind. N8 VFK to take it. This is AA8CS and ELA. You're on deck.
AA8CS and net, N8 VFK. Good morning, Gary, and all the listeners out there. What a beautiful morning. Not a cloud in the sky. Let's see, here in Columbia Station, I'm currently at 58 degrees. I've got 55 degree dew point, 90% humidity, barometer 30.13 and steady. Looking at my dashboard, for the month of May, I've received a total of 4.17 inches of rain or precipitation. And for the year, I've got 16.96 inches of precipitation. Some of that was probably early snow melt. It was in the collector, but got a lot of rain this year. I know that for sure. Looking forward to these cooler days, even with the sunshine. I don't like to be in the sun very much for very long because it makes my body overheat. And I get kind of dizzy and weak and have to get out of the sun. But with these cooler days, I'm going to be getting some yard work done, put it that way. For Chuck, KB at LJ, look up the Ortho Home Defense product. That stuff works really, really well. It does spiders and other things as well. It doesn't seem to work really good on the small ants, but it does work with the carpenter ants. And also try to figure out where they're coming from and douse that down good too. When he's talking about questionable contractors, it reminded me of about, 3 weeks or so ago. I heard my doorbell ring, and I went out, and there was this young man on a electric scooter, and he was going door to door and trying to generate business for critter control and pest control. And, here he is on a scooter, and a nice-looking young man, well-dressed and all that. And I asked him for a business card. Nope, don't have a business card. And then I asked him, do you have permission from the township to be going door-to-door solicitation? Because in this township, it's not allowed. And he just looked at me and kind of turned around and started to drive off. And I told him if I saw you go to another house, I would be calling the township and turning you in. And he went down the road and out of sight. I don't know what he did after that. So there are questionable contractors out there. I do tend to stay with the more brand names when I need those types of services. That's just my little opinion. Gary, before I time it out, turn it back over to you. AACS, NAVFK, 70 degrees, everyone.
All right, Cliff, very good. I think that Ortho Home Defense is what I use. If it's the same thing, I just can't remember what the name of it is. I get it at Home Depot, and it works really well. We've had real good luck with that. Just you put it around the outside, the perimeter of the house, and it seems to do the job pretty good. So, Home Defense, Chuck, if you're still listening. All right, Cliff, thanks for that. Thanks for being here. We'll talk to you again real soon. Clearing with VFK. Let's see what's on Zach's mind. KF8 ELA to take it. AA8CS. Good morning.
AA8CS and the net. Good morning, everyone. This is KF8ELA. We have 62 degrees and beautiful clear skies today. I think a lot of people have taken notice of that. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. I'm running behind today. I missed my coffee at home. Went to the favorite coffee shop in Dalton there, and the lobby's closed and the drive-thru is blocked by construction, so I had to pass on my coffee this morning, so it's going to be a rough start until I get to the office and make a cup there. But anyway, I will just say good morning and hello to everyone, and we'll send it back to net. This is KF8ELA.
Oh, man, that's catastrophic. It really is. You can't hardly start a day without your caffeine fix, that's for sure. All right, Zach, good luck with that. Just stay calm, okay? It hasn't reached critical mass yet until you get to noon without coffee, and that could be very, very dangerous. Yeah. So just, be calm. You've got plenty of time. You're doing all right. KF8ELA. We're going to clear with Zach. And I'm at the bottom of my list. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. The name here is Gary. The call, AA8CS, and I am your net control operator this morning. And I'm looking for check-ins. Come on down. This is AA8CS. Yes, it is.
AF1KO, say good morning.
Charlie, Foxtrot Charlie, Randy Jones.
KF8, GEM, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Golf Mike, Matt in Lorraine.
Kilo Echo 8, Tango Kilo India, Donovan.
Please copy, November 7, Victor Alpha November, N7 VAN.
Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8, EZA, Eric in Strongsville.
All right, here's who I have. AF1K, CFC, KF8GG, I'll get the rest of the call here in a second. I don't know why I can't remember that, but KE8TKI is in there, N7VAN mobile, stand by. Brian, we'll get right to you there. And KE8VZA, Eric, good morning to you. Brian, take it away. N7VAN mobile, this is AA8CS, and AF1K, you're on deck.
A8CS in the group. Thanks for taking my call, Gary. Yeah. Taking a half day today. I'm off in the morning. Be going back in the afternoon. But needed to run around. I'm headed to the watercraft office to renew tags on my boat. And then over to the eye doctor, and then to the title agency, and then. So just a busy morning of doing runaround stuff. So that's all I really got. It's looking like it's going to be a beautiful day here. I'll turn it back over to you. Thanks all. 73 N7 VAN.
All right. Brian, thanks for being here this morning. N7 VAN mobile, AA8CS on this end. Enjoy the day. Don't forget, it's Thoroughly Terrific Thursday, so make sure you have one. And we'll talk to you again real soon, sir. Take care. All right, we're going to clear with VAN. Let's see. To the top. AF1K, AA8CS.
Well, good morning to all and the Trivia Net. It's a beautiful day here in Stowe, Ohio, and about 10 miles north of Akron, and it's going to be a great day. Don't have a whole lot planned, so I guess I'll have to find my own projects, but there's plenty around here. Just thought I'd say hello. I'm usually not quite up this early in the day, but here I is. So thanks again for doing the net, and everybody have a great day. Wish I had more to say. AF1K, back to net.
Rich, no worries, man. No worries whatsoever. You said a mouthful, and that's all that's necessary. Thanks for stopping by and waving a hand. We do appreciate that, and don't forget it's Thoroughly Terrific Thursday, so make sure you have one. All right, clearing with AF1K. Let's pick up Randy, KF8CFC, AA8CS, and GGC. You're on deck. All right, did I screw that up? CFC, maybe? Or close to that, maybe. KF8CFC, possibly? All right, let's try GGC. KF8GGC. This is AA8CS. Good morning.
AA8CS for the net. This is KF8GGM. Kilo Foxtrot 8, Golf Mike, Matt and Lorraine. You got a copy, Gary?
All right, Matt, I must have screwed it up. KF8GGM, Golf Mike, Matt, it's all you. Go ahead, and I do apologize for mangling the calls. But, of course, you have to remember that's what I do best. KF8GGM to take it, AA8CS.
Thanks for taking my back in. Normally I check it a little bit earlier, but I guess I didn't want to wake up this morning.
W8.
Got a lot of running around to do this morning and this afternoon. I'm fighting with a washing machine trying to get it running, and it seems to be resisting my every effort to get it to come back to life, which is kind of fun. And just sitting here having a drink of my cold brew coffee I made, which is turned out to be quite delicious. But here's hoping everybody has a great, terrific Thursday on the net. And I'm going to turn back to you, Gary. KF8 GGM, back to net control.
All right, Matt, thanks again. And again, I apologize for mangling the call. But I do appreciate you stopping by and saying hello. Don't forget, Thoroughly Terrific Thursday. It is, so make sure you have one. And we'll talk to you again tomorrow, hopefully. All right, clear with GGM. Let's pick up KE8TKI. Donovan, Talmadge, I believe. This is AA8CS. Over to you. KE8TKI, AA8CS. Are you out there? All right, nothing heard. Let's see if Eric's with me. KE8VZA, AA8CS. Good morning.
AA8CS, KE8VZA here. Hello to you. Hello to everybody on the net. Had to wait for the crossband to roll over there. But I am here. Big W at the QC8 today. 58 degrees in the mill, and the sun is shining. And I mentioned this to Fred yesterday on the net that I think maybe we need to petition Dave, NTAD, to maybe consider adding a Sarah Sunshine color, just one, to the box of Ohio Gray crayons. A second, just in case, what if kind of color Sarah Sunshine is what I would call it. Maybe a yellowy orange sun variety. And that way we've got one other option for these rare instances that big ball of fire shines through. And Ortho Home Defense, I also use that in a spray around the outside of the house foundation. My dad uses it too. It works well. I haven't sprayed this year yet because it's been so wet until recently. And especially now that we're headed into a period of Omega, Omicron, glory, or whatever Christian called it, I totally lost it. But the weather is set up nicely to do that, so I'll do that in short order, probably this weekend. But it's good to hear everybody. Thanks for running that, Gary. And KE8VZA back to net control.
All right, Eric, very good. Mark mentioned that WB6BJN. Mark mentioned that this morning earlier. Omega block, I think is what it's called. It's some kind of pattern. Heard it for the first time today. And, it evidently is blocking out all the rain and stuff. So whatever Omega block is, I'm liking it. So there you have it. Sunshine yellow. We'll have to ask Dave. He's the ultimate answer to the colors. Beautiful shade of Ohio sunshine yellow. We'll have to think about that one, Eric. Good thought, though. Yeah. All right. I'm at the bottom of my list. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater. Name here is Gary. The call is AA8CS, and I am going to make this the last call. If you'd like to come down and join this motley crew, now's your opportunity. Last call, AA8CS is listening.
Whiskey Alpha 8, Kilo Oscar Charlie, WA8 KOC, Fred, Akron, EchoLink, in and out. Everybody have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. 7-3, Gary.
NT8D, November Tango 8 Delta, Dave Copley.
All right, a perfect way to end the net. WA8KOC, Fred, good morning to you. I have you in and out, sir. Your name was elicited by Eric, and Dave, yours as well. They want, this is wild. They want a sunshine yellow in our box of sky colors. I don't know. Do we have room for sunshine yellow? Seems kind of superfluous to me. Fred, thanks for stopping by, waving a hand. We do appreciate that. I have you in and out. Take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday yourself, my friend, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Dave, you're the ultimate say when it comes to color. What say you about sunshine yellow for Ohio skies? I don't know. It's kind of a far stretch to me. NT8D to take it. AA8CS.
Good morning there, Gare. All the Barometer netizens and listeners. I don't know if we've got room in the box. I mean, there's so many grays. Usually when you get a sunshine yellow, there's a barometer blue sky. So I think that's just going to be I think that just might be a background effect, possibly. I'll think about that one, Gare. Hope everybody's having a good week. I got to head over to Rocky River this morning, meeting a tech coming in from Franklin, Pennsylvania, northeast of Pittsburgh there. Nice little town. And we're going to work on a QRS digital piano system together, try to get this guy all straightened out. So that's what's on my agenda for today. Got to see a really good magic show last night at the Hermit Club. It was a lot of fun. The guy was really smooth and good. It was he really had some nice sleight of hand and tricks going on there. And I got to see that with my dad, who loves magic, always has all his life. So that was a treat for him to come see a show. So hope everybody finishes up the week well. Try to catch you tomorrow, Gary. Thanks for taking the call. NTAD.
All right, Dave, thanks for that. Thanks for being here. And Eric, if you're still listening, Sunshine Yellow, I don't know. It's under consideration. It's under consideration. All right. Thanks for being here, Dave. Do appreciate it. Yeah, you and Fred put us right to 50. So W8CTM will close her down as check-in number 50, and I'll pencil myself in here as check-in number 51. So we did pretty good today. Not too shabby. All right, W8CTM for the close. This is AA8CS. What say you, Kerry?
Good morning, Gary, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this terrific Thursday Barometer Net blue morning out here. The sky is just beautiful today. We don't get to use Barometer Net blue too often here, and today's definitely one of those days that we can use it. It is a pretty morning. The sun is shining brightly out there. Anyway, I really don't have anything else this morning, Gary. Great net there, and 50, that's a good number. We've hit 50 all week, or in the 50s. It's been a great week for the net. There's no doubt about that. Hope everybody has a great, terrific Thursday out there, and the rest of the week and the weekend goes well for everybody. And I do want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do on a Barometer Net blue sky morning. It is a pretty morning out there. And I think I'll get my e-trike out here in a little bit and go for a ride. But, about 15 miles on it yesterday on two different trips that I took, or two different times that I rode it yesterday. And I have to going to have to buy some new tires again for the rear of it. The front tire, I've gone through two sets of rear tires on it, and the front tire is just starting to get to the point it needs replaced. So, and boy, I was looking at checking the price of the tires for it. They want $50 a piece for a bicycle tire. I says, man, that's crazy, but we'll see what happens. I know last year when I put new tires on it, they were $40, and they went up $10 over the last year. Anyway, everybody have a great day out there, and I'll say 73 and turn it back over to you there, Gary. And great net this morning. It was enjoyable. Everybody have a great day. 73 is W8CTM, Gary at Portage Lakes. Turning it over to Alpha A Custom Select. And Gary, you can wrap it up there. Have a good one, everybody, and over to you, Gary.
All right, Kerry, another brilliant close. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the tradition of this very, very fine business net. Yeah, for sure. All right. I'm at the bottom of my list. We are at the bottom of the net. I want to remind everybody that this net does meet regularly, Monday through Saturday, starting at the ungodly hour of 7 a.m. That's in the morning for the uninitiated. It runs about an hour-ish. Be a regular check-in. Keep this fabulous net alive after all. It is the premier drive time net in northeastern Ohio. This is W8WKY. Our frequency, 147.39 megahertz. We're located in Doylestown, Ohio, with a PL of 114.8. If you're not all programmed up, get yourself all programmed up. Come on down and join us. Do that. Have some fun. The name here is Gary. The call is AA8CS. I return this repeater back to regular and standard amateur radio use. 73, everybody have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, and you know why? Because it is. 73, AA8CS is clear.
Whoever it is, you ain't got no audio. 88 NEO.